This is a video of how to install Apple CarPlay into your 2019 Lexus NX that was released pre-October and wasn't provided with Apple CarPlay during the time of the release. There's going to be some files that you can download on the link below, and all you have to do is put that into a fast USB drive so that the time that it transfers into there will be cut in half and will be a lot faster. And once that happens, you bring that USB drive, plug it in directly into that slot there, and then start your car. And I mean, actually let it run. Don't leave it on accessory mode, just let it run completely. Right when you start it up, these files provided inside will have an auto boot so that everything will just install right away perfectly, and then you will have no issues of having to go to the settings and try to update to a new file. For one example, if you go to the Lexus website, there's also update files on there, but those are not the files that are needed. Those files are just so you can update the firmware that's currently on there. So if you try to plug that in, it's going to say that you have the latest firmware already because of the auto update features that Lexus provides. Now, a lot of people say this is going to take about an hour, so I'm not sure how long it is actually going to take because this is going to be my first time. But during this whole period, you're supposed to just let your car run and let it install. Now, as it says there, do not remove the USB and do not power off. And I'm hoping that this does install the Apple CarPlay. I don't actually have an Apple phone, but I just wanted to do it anyways in case that they do release something for Android Auto in the future. And if so, hopefully a cloud update will just jump that forward for me and allow Android phones to be used in this purpose. And I will get back to you on how this is going to look after the installation is done. And here's a new screen. It says new software is ready for update. To start, please turn on and off headlight 3 times. To cancel installation of new software, please disconnect USB drive and turn the engine on and off. So we want to install the new software here because it's ready for an update. And to start it, you need to turn on and off the headlight 3 times. So on your headlight here, I'm guessing I've never even knew about these instructions, but let's try it together. So on the headlight here, here's the DRL off and auto. So I'm guessing they say turn it on, 1, 2, 3. That didn't work, but let's try it all the way up. 1, 2, 3. And right when I did that, these codes on the bottom began shooting out, and now it says installing new software. So that was pretty cool. Kind of a very neat way for these software developers to put the codes in for this. It's very easy to understand. Very fun and interactive in a sense. Don't be scared there. I'm pretty sure that's just part of the software programming that they implemented to verify some checks to see if everything is good to go. This is looking like a very solid installation so far. So I guess this is the blue screen that everybody's talking about on the threads, where they almost shit their pants because a blue screen came out. Looks like the same screen to me here, except it's just a blue background now. I'm hoping that this is the last part of the installation and we can move forward with this video, because I think it is. I think it has almost been a whole hour since this installation first started. So let's hope and pray. Alright, so we're down to the last step of the installation. All the files have been performed. And it says here in the last step to please remove USB device and then turn off and on the engine to finish the installation. Alright, so just open your little tiny glove compartment right by your elbow. Remove the USB device. And turn on and off the engine. Now I'm hoping that you don't actually need the car to be running at this point, because it should be the last parts of the steps and everything should just be running safely. So it's in accessory mode at the moment, and I'm gonna give it a shot to see what's changed. It's rebooted. First initial start, had one reboot to it. It's another reboot. And nothing shows up, so I'm gonna give it another shot to start the car. This is my current software update model, and let's check to see if there's any new updates. And it's gonna confirm to see if there's anything necessary, and it looks like everything's up to date. So installing the new software and keeping everything else updated to the latest available updates is possible.